All right, guys. Okay, let's make sure I got everything. There's a black man in my house again.
Where?
Okay. Hi, my name is Daryl Phillips, owner of Norapology Gaming, and what we do here is listen to you talk. And my friend Duwan here. Go ahead.
I am also the co-owner of Noir Apologia Gaming. Like he said, we're here to listen to you talk, and
It's hot outside.
man, it's hot, but it's not.
No,
as
it's
hot.
not as hot. It's cooling down. It's supposed to be in the 60s next week. I know, for real. Trust me. I told Duwan if I call him from jail, and with the reports of an untoward moment out on my patio, it's not my fault. Okay, so Duwan is not perfectly clear. I need to make sure we move back. Oh, dude, don't you dare do that. Uh-oh. That's my bad.
What happened?
What happened was my mama loved me. Sorry, that was my camera. It went off. For real, man. Oh, wow, look at these two motherfuckers humping a football. Okay, so let's make sure.
What's going on, Denise? How you doing?
Okay, so there we go. All right, so Duwan is usually at work when I do these lives. A lot of times at nighttime, with the exception, I think, of what Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So he doesn't get to interact with some of the things I've been talking about lately, like directly, and it's different when you're interacting with somebody like this than it is when you're texting. And some of these subjects are very serious. What I was just discussing with Duwan is me and him talked in 2020, and we promised each other that we would not talk about politics. But that's not going to be possible. Not anymore. The reason being is there is some seriously bad things going on, and that will affect everything we're doing. I mean, some really sick stuff that's going on, especially in the realm of mental illness. That guy that shot Trump, you're never going to know his true story. But most likely he was undiagnosed with something. And what the military industrial complex has been doing, the CIA, the FBI, and now the Secret Service has joined in this whack job agency program, is what they will do is they will go, okay, Duwan, I need a young man between 18 and 25. I need him to have undiagnosed something or other. I need him to have violent tendencies. I want him to fall into the realm of, I want him to be easily, someone who falls for conspiracy theories. And I need him to be on the opponent side. And they will look for this person, and they will find this person, and they will manipulate this person. I do not find it an accident that this guy, the day before, he chose this gun range that he kept going to, and he was obsessive about it. You could tell he has mental illness because of that just alone. But more than that, don't you find it a little strange that the Department of Homeland Security used it as a gun range too? Coincidence, maybe.
You know how we don't believe in coincidence.
Robert F. Kennedy, who's now with Trump, believes to this day that his father and his uncle were murdered by the CIA. So, that's just one thing. Our vice president, if you even call him that, the one guy who's wanting to run. He had to resign as governor of Minnesota to run for office, but his inglorious ass was held up with both of his thumbs up his ass and a couple of fingers and fists up his ass while Minneapolis burned the year he got here.
Now, let me interject here. See, I know that might not seem like a lot to some people, but you have to realize, and it's not even a stomping ground thing, it's the fact that this is where...
We spent so much time there.
Thank you.
That at one time was our home, man. Be not mistaken, as much as Dallas is my home, Minneapolis, that area, that place that burned specifically, was our home.
Yep.
And I'll add another one to it. This next thing I'm about to say out of my mouth is going to be very, very unpopular. And the entire point of the riots was over that police officer supposedly killing that man.
Floyd.
Yeah. Oh. I got a question. How do you murder someone who is dying of fentanyl poisoning? I'm just asking. Anybody know that? So when he said I can't breathe, did you even see, like, we know what he said because we heard it on the radio. Heard it on the radio, I'll say it again. Do you know when he actually said that? He actually said that when he was standing up. That was never when he was on the ground. We've been lied to about everything. That's what I just found out. That even me, my own personal bias and hatred towards cops, there's a man sitting in jail right now that is innocent. That cop never did nothing.
And folks, for the record.
Yeah, do you see the shock look on his face?
For the record, if Daryl ever says anything like that
about cops,
this is about cops, and that's what I'm talking about. It's take it as the truth, because this man really does hate cops. You know, for the record, not to kind of get off subject a little bit, but do you know I only worked that bank that I worked at was like 3 blocks away.
My point is there are, in the last election, we were starting this business. We were a little distracted. My bank account had been closed down to July or August. And so I was a little distracted. So I wasn't paying attention to politics. But like, for example, when Sophia comes home in June of that year and tells me that COVID is that they're using COVID for politics, that perked up my ears.
Mm-hmm.
Come to find out she was right. Dr. Fauci is a freaking scam artist. And people died because of it. You understand that some of you guys, your hatred towards Trump is going to cause this nation to fall? That your bias towards his personality, that those people, they're going to destroy this country. So I want you to know that. Remember that when you go in the voting booth and you think about how much you hate Trump, you should think about how much you hate your children worse, because you hate your children worse. You don't care about your children. You want your children, your grandchildren to fight your own wars. We could stop this right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why Donald Trump is getting record numbers of black men. Because black men are stupid and they like racism.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because...
Black women, on the other hand, are falling for the whole black woman thing. Black women, she got him. Black men, though, ain't so dumb.
Yep.
And you Texans, you like being a Texan? You like your gun laws? You like them? You like having AR-15s? Like those? Yeah. Just so you know, she believes in mandatory buybacks. Hope he bought enough bullets. And this is stressing out people. All of these things I just said, and then this is just little tips of the iceberg.
Yep.
What do you think it's doing to people like me? What the fuck do you think it's doing to people like me? The only reason why I'm not going crazy right now is because I've trained my mind. Well, you know, everybody's not like me, man. She has turned California into Venezuela. Nobody wants to live there no more. They got a homeless problem that's so bad it's not even funny. Number one place in the world, in the country that you can just go walk down the street and get murdered by a homeless person.
That's fact, y'all.
They were even talking about it. I wouldn't even listen to politics when they said this a couple months ago, and when they were talking about visiting San Francisco for one of the games. That California's gotten real bad. I hope you enjoy the beaches, because you'll probably be sleeping right next to a homeless guy. All you places, you places that have those kind of philosophies, and you're dumb enough to fall for them. And don't say you didn't hear it, because I'm warning you now.
Yep.
You can't say I didn't know because Daryl Phillips warned you. Right? Daryl Phillips warned you. You're a little fuzzy now. Oh well. Somebody's got to be. I can sit back like this and have it,
but then you're fuzzy now too. So.
No, I'm saying if I need. The way this is designed is the way I have it designed is I have it up front so that the back is more like movie cinematic mode.
Gotcha.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Nobody wants to see your black eyes anyway.
I don't want to see you either. Try me.
Y'all, he talks a big game.
Try me.
I mean, just look at.
Try me.
I'm gonna put that on your face.
Try me.
That's the closest thing to a woman you've ever had, man. Put her Miko up there. No, but y'all see what's on my mind? This is what's been on my mind. And if I've been a little short with you, deal with it. I got things on my mind that I'm truly worried about because I don't think my friends are really. I don't think you're up to par yet. I got long ways to go. So if I'm a little on edge,
Testy.
that's why. Go ahead.
Basically, what he's trying to say, y'all, is time is of the essence.
That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get you in focus, and then I'll just scoot my chair back.
Time is of the essence, and we need to be we need to be educated, and we need to educate ourselves.
Oops, sorry.
If you read books, you read books. That's how you, however you educate yourself. You need to be prepared for what's coming, and especially those with mental illness or with just illness in general.
That's pretty cool.
I love that shirt. I told him earlier I love that shirt.
Sorry. But Duwan's right. And like normal folk right now are freaking out. They really are.
Mm-hmm.
If normal folk are freaking out, what do you think people like me are doing? It's not good. So, it's the one thing that I ask myself every morning. How do I get our message across as best I can through the multiplicity of different social media stuff? How do I use video? How do I use photo to get these messages out as soon as possible? And I think I do an okay job. But the job isn't done. It is never going to be done at this point. It doesn't have to be done. That's not really the point. It's not just about getting the information out. It's about making sure that you receive the information properly and that you take it in and you are able to apply it in some way, shape, or form to your own life.
Right.
This is not a dictatorship. This isn't Daryl's way or the highway. And some people go, you know, I'll tell you one thing I get tired of, and I get accused of it from, you know what's funny? You and Sophia never accuse me of these things, of some of the things I get accused from other people. Like I get told all the time, I don't listen to people. What the fuck?
What?
Yeah. I get told that all the time.
Ho! Back up.
I don't listen to people.
You know, I'm going to say it like this. Everybody has their time to where they're, you know, they're recluse or they got to get away from people, or, you know, they don't look like they're listening. But I guarantee you, this man especially, but we both listen.
Yeah. We couldn't have done what we did without it. That makes no sense. Especially with me, one of the things that I make sure is very clear that I would never give credit to myself alone for having. Sophia gets credit for all of that. I had no choice but to listen to Sophia, and I get accused of being. This is the thing. Some people that don't know anything about business, okay, think they know something about business because they watch a TV show or something. I don't know. I don't know what it is. What I know is that there's people out there that try to act as if they have as much say as we do. All the work we've done, they think that they are equal to us.
May I please? May I please? May I please? Let's get one thing 100% clear. Daryl Phillips and Duwan Jackson are co-owners of Noir Apology again. N.A.G., if you will. That doesn't mean that you guys
Of course.
are co-owners.
You're not. The problem, and here's why education is important, and this is why, as offended as I get about that, part of the problem is, one, it's education. It's that people say things out of their mouth and they don't realize it's a socialist philosophy. That no, you don't. My manager, when I worked at McDonald's for the first time, he used to say, if you want it your way, Burger King's across the street. This is McDonald's.
Well,
Okay. The customer is not always right. Sorry. The customer is not always right. That's what my manager told me. That's what my boss told me a long time ago. The customer's not always right, and just because you're the customer, you're gonna have to prove that something's wrong with that dress or that item or that piece of meat or whatever it is. You're gonna have to prove that to me. You might get a freebie one time, but like I'll give you an example. There's this woman. I remember I was at the cash register, and I was warned. I was new. I was warned ahead of time. This woman was a scammer. That she would try to get free Big Macs. Sure enough, she eats 3/4 of that Big Mac and something's wrong with it.
so you got a quarter list of burgers.
It's pretty slick, really. It's really slick if you think on it. My point is, guys, if you think that a business works like a socialist society, it doesn't. There is a hierarchy. Every single thing, now with the additions of what Duwan has added and what Sophia has added, and Duwan will verify this if you don't believe me. Every single aspect of this business comes from this brain. Every single aspect. So tell me something. And I know this is going to sound really condescending. I could give two fucks about that.
Come on.
Okay. When on God's green earth, have you ever thought about anything out of your mind as detailed as what I did, as what I'm doing here? Any of you? No? Maybe I know what I'm doing because it's mine. It's not just like, I'm not, okay, like, if this was like, okay, I'm selling Nike shoes, okay. You know, you might have looked on online stuff or whatever it is. You can probably help me that way. Tell me something. This is a new thought process. Completely new.
A new niche, if you will.
Yeah. Like as much as it's about mental illness, it's a message to everyone to try to get everybody to wake up.
Yeah.
To get everybody to be a better person. And I have a different process of doing it, and I am using Christian concepts doing it, but without mentioning the Bible. Now, you don't know anybody's doing that. Everyone either talks about the Bible and they just start preaching to you, or they don't talk, or they leave God out of it completely. No. I found a way to preach the truth without Bible beating you, as it were. Now, I do got a channel coming that is going to Bible beat you. Trust me, we're going to beat the crap out of you with the Bible. I can't wait to do that one.
Me neither.
I mean, come on.
Oh, sorry.
Duwan! So proud of you. Sorry, if you are Satan worshiper, you in trouble. But being serious, you don't know what's in my mind. You don't know what my theories are about this. You don't know how I want this to be run. It's not run like other things you've ever seen. Okay, I kind of want this to be run in basically a business version of the way this country was ran at first. Okay, where like my job as the boss, as you want to call me, as him as the boss, as you want to call him, we don't really have a job in that way. We're not there to lure over you. We don't micromanage. Mm-hmm. It is your way, but there are guidelines, there are rules, and within that rules, we would like you to follow that. Okay. Now, if we ask you to do something, you better damn well do it. If you work for us, that's just common knowledge. It's where you're an employee, whatever. But the thought process that I need your help, you don't know what I'm doing. How could you help me? If I ask you for help, it's because I have a thought process in my head I can't quite work out. Like I did with Tanya last night. What I was talking with Tanya last night on the live was that basically what I want to do is every day I want to get in. I got a notebook over there. I want to get in my notebook and every day come up with like a different theme on like Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, whatever. Uh-huh. So for live videos, so Mondays will be Motivation Monday, and do something for Tuesday. Now we don't necessarily have mail, which by the way, we need to start giving out our mail address for our website. I keep forgetting to do that. It's a really bad habit. But because I'm going to be redesigning the website, that's why I haven't really. But we're going to start giving the mail website out, the email address for our website. That's right. We have emails for our website. We just never give them out because we're bad business owners and we're still learning. To be honest, to be absolutely honest, it's bad. I mean, that's bad. Okay, like Tanya, when she gets on, she's gonna do this number. Like she's gonna be like Daryl. Well, okay. I'm still, whatever, man.
We're kids when it comes to that. When it comes to that,
we're kind of more like monkeys fucking footballs when it comes to that. Kids don't. I don't even give an excuse. At least kids know how to breastfeed. We don't even know how to what the boob is. It's true. It's really not untrue.
Yeah, no, that's 100%.
I'm just saying that's a really bad. That's not good.
Yeah.
And keep in mind that I paid $12.99 a month for it, and I have done nothing with them. Like I'm paying money for nothing. And we have multiple ones for multiple people that can use it. So, for example, Tanya, I can give her one of those mail addresses, and they can mail Tanya to the website. And little Denise here, I can create one for Denise. That's why I got 6 or 7. I think I got 6 mailboxes. So it's not just me and you. Tanya can have one, Denise can have one, and they're mailboxes so people can address Denise personally. Yeah. As long as it's about business. No porn, Denise.
It's too short anyway.
That's not what her toy says. That is payback. Nice payback for talking shit to me this morning. That's what happens. Oh. Sorry, Denise. My bad. I thought we were talking about the Home Depot. Do you know what? Do you know how you know when a blonde's been masturbating?
Ow.
They have chipped teeth. With that being said, I'm gonna go have a smoke. You talk to the guys. Hey, I'll tell you. You know what you talk about right now. I want you to start, and I'm gonna be watching. I want you to start. I want this to come from you, because clearly, it's like speaking into a hurricane. When it comes out of my mouth, whatever it is. Yeah. For a minute here, I'm gonna go have a smoke, y'all. I'll be back. He's gonna talk to y'all, but what he's gonna do is I want him to right, Denise. Payback's a bitch. Just so you know.
What did I step into? Anywho.
Denise knows. I got her. I feel very good about my life now. Anyway, what I want is, she's so tiny. Just want to push her down the road, push her for the truck. So check this out. I want you to, start stating policies, laws. Like, this is what we stand for. This is our standard here. Now, if there's anything that by the way, I'm certain I'm going to agree with everything you're saying. But I want this to come out of your damn mouth. It's clearly I'm a narcissist, and narcissists don't get listened to for whatever reason. So you can be the narcissist today.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, Jesus.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
it's
for,
like,
no,
it's
for
like,
real
dude,
though.
dude.
For real though, because you know, I know I've been seen as that token black guy. I know I've been seen as that, and
You're the
I
fattest
want
token I ever seen. Nailed it. All right. Be back. 1 second, guys. Excuse me. What? Fat ass token. That'll fit in some slot machine. Here's what got stuck. Anyway, I'm watching.
but I, you know, sometimes I just, but whatever. All right, so check this out. This is going to be how things work. Daryl and I, we get the final say so. Period. There's no questioning us as far as the decisions are being made. You can definitely suggest things, and we will listen to them. But you have to realize that when it comes from pen to paper, it comes from us. 1. 2, once we start hiring employees, we will not have any sort of bashing and or mistreatment of anybody. That is immediate termination. Understand me. We, for the most part, we will hire anybody. Criminal record, depending on how severe, but for the most part, we will hire anybody because we had to work on ourselves too. And especially if somebody is trying to rehabilitate themselves after jail or treatment and or whatever, they will have a home with us. You know what I mean. We are trying to build a community here. As I've said before, suggestions are more than welcome. That's why we have the live chats open. But do not think you can dictate what goes on this side of the camera. Excuse me, my voice is starting to go out again. Realize that the time that we're in is rough, and our business is in the early stages, So if we make when we make mistakes, bear with it. Live and learn. I mean, seriously, that's what we're doing right now. Living and learning. But always know that we are here for you. What we do is for you. Now, just because it's for you doesn't mean, once again, that you can dictate what's for you. I hope you understand that. And if you don't, I'm sure Daryl will come in and clarify that when he comes back. Be kind to one another. At all times. We are here to uplift one another, not tear down. Because let's be honest, the government is doing a good job of that as it is right now, anyway. Trying to think of some of the other things that we have spoken about. To Daryl's point earlier, if we ask you for your help, do what we ask you, not what you want to do. Because if you do what you want to do, that means you're an owner. And last I checked, you are not Duwan Jackson and or Daryl Phillips. And if you're not one of those two people, do what we ask. We are not a bunch of hard asses that will crack the whip on you. We're just not like that. We're very passionate people with a goal in mind. Just trying to think of what else we have discussed. Just do not mistreat one another. As I said, that is immediate. Once we start hiring people, that is immediate grounds for dismissal. And here comes Daryl now. I don't know if he has anything else to add to that.
Well, I got to the point where you were like the difference between what I see on here and what
Oh, that's right.
You're a little bit ahead right now.
Oh, okay.
Right here. So, I do want to clarify a couple things. Something I probably should.
Yes, please.
So something I probably should have said before I ended it, like that. Yes, we are willing to hire anybody. However, I'm going to make an amendment to that. Something I've decided. I really meant to talk to you about it, but yes, we are willing to hire anybody within reason. Wait, what do you mean, Daryl? Within reason? I don't care about your background. I care about you now.
Mm-hmm.
So, nope, not going to be hiring any prostitutes or prostituting. Not going to be hiring any drug dealers or still drug dealing. That's because you are a Muppet without a voice. No, you can't. Because we don't do socialism here. It's not yours. It doesn't belong to you.
Did I not say that correctly?
Denise doesn't understand because whether she likes to hear this or not, and since she wants to make comments on here, I'm just going to outright call her out. This is what I had an argument with her this morning about this. We're not socialists here. You don't get to tell Jerry Jones whether or not to sign Dak Prescott or not. That's what I'm getting tired of right there. It's this philosophy of this world of today. No, you don't have the right to run my business any way at all. That ain't out your mind, man. It's my child. God, if I sold shoes, Duwan was giving you his view. This is what I mean.
So apparently they don't even like to hear what I say.
That's what I'm trying to say. Denise, I know that you think that Duwan is a token black guy. That Duwan just follows everything I say. That was him talking. I wasn't even able to update him on some things that I've changed some viewpoints on. Okay? No, that wasn't his. Duwan, Denise, get the fuck off my life now. You stick with your communist government. That's how they think there. It's not her fault. Just, do you understand how disrespectful you are right now, Denise? You literally just blew everything he just said off. You just blew everything the co-owner of this business, Denise.
I'll be back.
Yeah, go. You made him mad now. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate that. I just want y'all to have full disclosure. This is Denise, and this is why. I've been battling this woman for a long time, and she doesn't understand simple concepts. She thinks because she was a lawyer, she knows anything about American business and things like that. She doesn't know how to shut the fuck up. And she pisses off people and she doesn't remember about it. She could sit there on my couch. Did you know Denise sat there on my couch the day after my birthday and sat there to told me that me getting on lives and venting about all the stuff that I do, vent about, is stupid, even though it's working now. That's what she actually said to me. Duwan. Told you, Denise. Couldn't keep your mouth shut. Couldn't keep your mouth shut, and neither can I. I have to have backup. I have to have backup. I'm tired of being attacked. I'm tired of being attacked for things that we do here. Okay, I'm done with it. Okay, you're wrong as hell right now, and you're no different than Lori the other night. Shame on you. Why is it that Tanya's the only one that gets it? Yeah, get the. Y'all, this is the kind of crap I'm talking about. When you do something new and it's brand new, this is the kind of support you can expect from people that think they know better than you. You get static from everybody. One of the things that me and Duwan want to try to teach people is how to get through that static. Duwan needed to walk off because he was going to say something real nasty. See, everybody thinks that Duwan has been treated like that all of his life. That's why I'm trying to teach you about how to treat other people, because the way you treat somebody, you have no idea what Duwan's been through. I mean, you have no idea. It's like I was listening to on the radio before Duwan came over. Shame is dead in this world right now. People don't even know what shame is anymore. People don't feel shame anymore for the things that they do bad. Like, I felt shame for the things I did bad. I felt shame. You know, And I lived with that guilt for a long, long time. And whether or not I deserved to beat myself up like that or not back in the day, it doesn't matter. I had to live with shame. But people in this day and age do not live. They don't know what shame is. One thing about Duwan you guys don't understand is that's how Duwan is treated. That is how Duwan is treated by his family. They think that he doesn't know what he's doing.
I'm glad you said that, because that's exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was
And that's how he's been treated all of his life. And Denise thinks that she can wake up in the morning time and everything will go away. And everything will not go away. You put me in a situation now, Denise. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh, my phone, dog.
Yeah, hold on. It's okay. But look, let me put this on outside just because it's too hard to get
Yeah, go on. Let me tell y'all something real quick. Some of it self-inflicted, absolutely. However, growing up, people looked at me like that all the time. Oh, Duwan. He's got cerebral palsy. Oh, he's slower than most. Oh, well, he doesn't know what he's. I write poetry.
Get it off your chest.
I run a gaming channel.
Denise has never done anything like that in her life. She thinks because she went to college and became a lawyer. That's the problem with people that get educated. They somehow think that they were better than us. She can't help it. She was raised in a communist country. That's the way she is.
Yeah, you might be book smart, but no, you didn't live on the streets. No, you didn't live in this body for 46 years. No, you didn't get the side-eye looks.
And she gets her feelings hurt when I mention about her abortion. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, she gets her feelings hurt when I talk about her abortion. When it's an offense to Christianity, it's offense to my God. I allow you to talk to me, even though you offend me every time you talk about it. She didn't want to talk about it, but it didn't affect her, right? Of course, it affected her.
Of course.
Okay, affected her and affected her psyche. You don't kill another human being, and it don't affect your psyche. We don't do that here. We don't treat children like that. We don't treat other people like that. You sure as fuck ain't gonna treat my brother like that. And now, see, that put me in a situation. I won't put up with that. Duwan's smarter than you will ever be, Denise. Just so you know that. You did this on one of my lives. You did that to him on one of my lives in front of everybody. You think you're gonna survive this? You're not. I told you. I knew eventually you would screw up this bad, and that you would show what I've been trying to say. She denies it. She swears up, and I think, honestly, I think Denise is undiagnosed with something. That's honestly what I think. She swears up and down she doesn't remember what she said the day after my birthday. She can't remember. That's really bad, man.
I'm not like Daryl in this way. When I'm angry, I won't blow up like him, which is one of the things that I actually appreciate appreciate about you, by the way, is the fact that you let that loose. But I'm not like that. I've never been like that. So when I'm offended to my core like that, I'm just going to walk away before I say anything.
This is what she said to me. She wasn't, this is what I mean. This is the kind of idiocy that I have to deal with. This is what she said. She said, she wasn't trying to offend, she's trying to understand. Denise, you don't need to understand. You don't need to understand why Steve Jobs did anything either. I don't understand that. What do you need to understand? When I say, hi, my name is Daryl Phillips, owner of Apologia Gaming, and what we do here is listen. Do you think that's about my business? What we do here is listen to your problems, not to your business acumen. That's between me and Tanya will meet Duwan. It's none of your business. And right now, after that, you will never work with us. You have a long ways to go, girl. I don't have people that offend. You don't understand. It doesn't matter whether you meant to. So, let me tell you a story about Sophia. For years, I had to explain this because Sophia would say some things sometimes and she would get irritated. You know how she is. And she would say some things and she would be like, well, I don't understand why I have to apologize. I didn't mean to offend the person. Sophia, it doesn't matter. You explained that yes, you did not mean to offend, sure, but you still apologize. And mean it. Don't apologize because you got caught. Because you really ain't sorry. Because you ain't sorry, Denise. Because you do it all the time to me. I just don't ever reveal it to anybody else. But now it's being revealed because you did this to yourself. You have a very rude side to yourself, Denise. Anna's not going to talk to me either for the same reason. I made sure she got blocked on every single social media site I have. I don't need you that bad. Sorry.
That's all right.
In other words, I will not be under anyone's thumb. So if you think that I'm trading information for your control, I'll go look it up myself. And your measly little $25 a month, you can take that and go get an education because you clearly need one. I looked up everything. I do this not for pride, not for control, but because I truly want to help people. Okay? I have people like that on my side. Now, did my friends mess up? Yeah, Lori messes up all the time. She messed up the other night. But Lori would die before she ever offends Duwan. But that's what they teach in your country. Americans don't do that. Not the ones that I hang around with. I'm sorry, there are Americans that do that, but they're not around me. They won't be around me. Anna's rude. Anna had her sister come on there and attack me. And you can see where she is. Nowhere. So I don't care. I don't care. Good riddance then, Denise. She's saying, I don't want to be in your lives now. Bye. Goodbye. I don't deal with communist people. And even though you might not be communist, Denise, you have socialist philosophies that thought that but I just want to understand. You don't need to understand. You know what you need to understand? My name is Daryl Phillips. I'm owner of the MyLIfe game. That's what you need to understand. You need to understand that. That is Duwan Jackson. He's owner of MyLIfe Gaming. That's what you need to understand. You know what that means? Doesn't matter what you think it means. That's what it means. In the story. Unless we have slave labor going on here, then you might want to call us out. We work hard here. I know I do. And when Duwan starts staying, when we start staying together, it'll be really cool because that way we'll work together. And Tanya is going to be, Tanya right now is one of the biggest assets. And more than that, she's going to be a good friend. Tanya seems like the type of personality, I talk to her every day. She seems like the type of personality, first of all, she's silly. Trust me. She's dirty-minded as fuck, too.
Oh, Lord, another one?
What's wrong with these little women and dirty mind?
Overcompensation?
Tanya's gonna watch this later. Just so you know. Tanya, you're overcompensating.
I'm just asking.
Tanya, you said you're overcompensating. I'm telling you.
I'm just asking.
Hey, dude. Hey, I gotta meet her Saturday. You don't. That's mean. That is so mean. I ain't do it. Dude.
Y'all gonna be coming by the job. I'm gonna get socked.
But seriously. And by the way, you know the thing about it is, I took Denise's. It's funny how Denise is the one that accuses me of not listening. I took her advice. I did exactly what she told me to do, and that was to go try to get help. People that believe like us. I did that, and I found Tanya. So now it's not as if, like, that makes no sense, dude. It's ridiculous.
Only when it suits that person's agenda.
Do you know why? If y'all want me to full disclosure, I'll give you full disclosure. Not about my business. I still don't care what you think. Like I want to go to Las Vegas to go to one of Sean Cannell's meetings over there because he that would be so cool to go to a Sean Cannell play. You know, Jesus, man. You know, Dave Ramsey was in Dallas a couple months ago.
I think I remember you telling me.
Can't believe I missed that. But anyway, point is, all these people, I can go to these places, and you don't have to go get a business license for this stuff. Yet, I will. But this is how we're learning. Instead of being proud and being proud, like Tanya is impressed by what me and Duwan are doing. But not Denise, right? Denise? Tanya, who just met us, who knows actually about this stuff, is impressed with what we're doing. But not Denise, right? She's got to know everything, right? Sophia's impressed. The only people that I need to know about this stuff, they're already on my side, and they support me. If you think that Sophia agrees with everything I say,
y'all, I got stories. I got stories.
We have fought.
Oh my God.
We have fought. The nasty names that me and Sophia know how to throw down.
I had to draw on a ref shirt.
And for real, Duwan didn't like it. There's a couple times we got into some big fights and Duwan didn't like it. So, but trust me, it wasn't easy to get Sophia. Do you know how I got Sophia on my side? On our side? Through action. Through showing that my ingredients and my steps are not just some scam. So do you really think this is a scam? I'm really serious. Anybody who ever sees this live, please by all means leave a comment below. Do you think that I have some agenda hidden somewhere? No. The people that I get information from, the people that I need specific piece of information from, I get that information. I don't require any more help than that. That's why I can do this by myself right now as far as some of the stuff. But it's getting out of hand. There are some things I'm going to need help with soon. And I ask Tanya for advice all the time. It is a shameful thing to offend somebody. And instead of facing the music, you want to run. Well, that's not what we teach here. You go ahead and run. Go run away. Run away and go away. I don't need that around me. Duwan doesn't need that around me. Nor does Sophia. We have a fight ahead of us like you can't even imagine, and I don't need cowards. I need strong-minded people, not weakly, sickly-minded people. Me and Duwan didn't get through homelessness and starvation and the things we did through being weak-minded. But the full disclosure part of it, the part I want you guys to understand, at least from my end, and I'm sure Duwan will have, because I'm going to say this. Let me say this first. Then I'm going to go have another smoke, and I'll let Duwan say what he's going to say. Since everybody thinks I put my words in his mouth, I don't want to do that this time. Well, dude. Do you see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
I didn't deserve that. I control you, I guess. I don't get it. Do y'all know how much we love each other? Like, for one thing. Do you understand or not? Like, I would die for this brother.
And I vice versa.
It's... But I'm going to start out with this, and I'll let Duwan say his piece, and I'm going to finish up with my piece on why I do this. There's a part of me that has a dark intent. I don't have to do this. I think I've proven to myself some things in the last 4 years that I realized some things about myself I did not realize before. That I literally can do whatever I want to do. I could do graphics design for somebody and work for them and make a lot of money. All I would have to do, I could go to school for that. I don't have to do this. But the question then that you should be asking is then why? Why does this mean so much to me? I'm gonna let you sit on that answer. I'll be back and let you give your reasons why. Because I don't want your reasons to be mine. What am I supposed to do?
No, exactly.
What am I supposed to do? It's wrong with it, man. This is wrong. I don't care what it's wrong. You know what? It's not fair to you either, so you know.
Oh yeah, no, I agree with you.
We need to have a conversation after this live too. This has got to stop. It's got to stop.
Yesterday.
I think that when I start redesigning this website, I think we're going to have to start putting on rules, regulations, things like that both of us talk about.
So the reason why I do this, it's really, really simple. For the reason that you just saw, quite frankly. I'm always looked at as the slow guy, as the, oh, let's feel sorry for Duwan, he's got a disability. Oh, let's do this. Oh, let's do that. There are stories that I'm gonna tell, just not now, obviously. That there are stories that I will tell that will enlighten you on how I've been treated. But for the reason why I do this, it's because we all need help. Let's be honest. I don't care what kind of lifestyle you come from. I don't care, what type of type of upbringing you had. Everybody needs help, somebody to listen to, somebody to get some advice from. Somebody to point me in the right direction. That's why I do this. Because I want to be that one to help. Because nobody was there for me. Growing up anyway. Like I said before, self-inflicted, absolutely. In some cases. But I'm not going to sit there and let you guys suffer because you don't have the tools to feel better about yourself or to succeed or just get along better. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I do this because not only do I want to help the small guy, but I want to help the big guys too. You know what I mean? Side note, that's one reason why I love game shows so much. It's because I love to see the little guy win. But that's neither here nor there. That's why I do this. I want you guys to be better than what you are today. I want you to be better the day after than you were tomorrow, so on and so forth. This is a community that we're building, and quite frankly, we need to build. And we need to be there for one another. And that's what it's all about for me. I want to be that one that you do, right to, especially when I'm doing my lives, write anything, This is a community. This is how we're going to succeed as a society. Way too many S's there. I almost lost it. But anyway. I don't walk away from anger. But I walk away to cool down. I used to walk away from anger. Never tried to get angry, ever. Because I felt like I never had that right. Oh, Duwan, you're disabled. You're not supposed to have feelings. How stupid does that sound? Daryl is my brother. And when I see him like that, it tears me apart. Because I know that somebody did something or said something that made him angry to that point. I don't ever want to see my family hurt. Best believe Daryl's my family. I'm the type of person that wears my heart on my sleeve. I don't offend as easily as I used to. But, no, you're good.
That's all. You need to kind of
Lost my train of thought, but that's okay.
Well, Duwan is right on point about the community part. But let me explain what that means. It's a community. It has nothing to do with the business part. The community, yes, everyone talks to each other. That's the point of leaving comments. That's the point of us watching them. But if you leave a dumb comment, I'm going to ignore you. It's going to be like you didn't leave a comment. It encourages good conversation, not stupidness. The reason why Lori was wrong the other day is because when I asked her to stop talking and asking Tanya about where she was living in the middle of me talking about something serious, she wouldn't stop. That's just disrespectful. You literally, I asked you to stop. I don't need to give you an explanation of why I need you to stop. I need you to stop because this isn't your live video. This is a live video for No Apology Gaming. And we are the owners.
Not for Matchmaker.
For real. Okay. So, my reasonings are the same as Duan's, with a little added thing. I know that even Duwan is unaware of some things that go on in this world, so he doesn't necessarily have the knowledge, which he will have the knowledge. I mean, especially when we start being around each other, he's gonna have all the access to all my knowledge anytime he wants to. He will be caught up. Right now he's not. Once a month maybe. Now that's gonna come. That's gonna be a lot easier now. Supposedly it's supposed to be in the 60s at night in about a week or so. Oh God, so for real, man. Anyway, but my reasons for doing this is for everything Duwan said, but then I'm gonna add some things. I want to show you, okay, how I did it, not just why I did it. Now, your reasons for why you want to change your life is going to be different than mine. All right? Which means that how you're going to accomplish carrying your ingredients or following your steps or whatever it is, how you're going to do that is going to be a little bit different than mine, maybe. Maybe you haven't had a problem talking about your issues. You just have had a problem maybe with the solutions to your issues. That's possible. You want to know? I know that most people like myself think they're a lot more alone than they really are. Okay? And what that means is that they feel like that they're always misunderstood. I used to feel like that. Duwan feels like that. I still feel like that. And clearly, we are misunderstood. Proof in case, we are still misunderstood. I get called names all the time by people that don't even know me. Denise spent 9 days here. 9 whole days. And thinks she can tell me about me. I trust 2 people in my life to talk to for advice about myself. Duwan Jackson and Sophia Quinones. If you ain't those 2 people, until you get to know me, I got this. I talked to Tanya, and I'm trying to get to know Tanya like that. I try to talk to Lori like that, but Lori can't help me all the time. Lori's got her own issues too. I mean, look, dude. I also don't want to overburden you with my stuff. That's why I don't tell my stories in that way. But I remember. I can't forget it. It's etched in my skull. I remember what it was like to be treated like a cast-off. To be told I was a loser, that I would never be anything. That's what our community is about. We lift one another up. It's not about advice on each other's lives.
Yep.
Not always. It's about knowing that when you have a decision, for example, it's about knowing that you have the strength of others to back you up. It's not just about getting advice from a bunch of people. I'm sorry, but no offense, but a person with bipolar disorder that hasn't dealt with this issues isn't going to be a very good advisor to a person with bipolar disorder with a bunch of issues. So giving each other advice in that way is not a possibility. That's why they have to go to an advisor. That's not the point of the community. The community is to be friends with one another and to talk about each other's problems, not to necessarily help one another in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can't. It's not a possibility for a person with issues to help a person with issues unless they've worked through their issues. The reason why I can help you guys is because I worked through my issues. The reason why I know that I'm an expert on it is because I've done it. I did it. Duwan is living proof of it as well. So it doesn't matter what your issues are, you need a person that's going to give you sound advice. Remember, trust is based upon time, consistency, and repetition, which means over a period of time, is my advice the same as it was 5 minutes ago as it was is going to be 5 minutes from now? Or did I change it? You can know you can trust me because if you go back in 4 years ago to the very first video that I did, it's the same message as I'm doing now. Literally, it's the want to video that I'm doing, that I'm going to be producing in a couple weeks.
Only the video is better.
Yeah, for real. In other words, the message has been consistent from then. My life is consistent. Does that mean I don't have moments in which I show signs of bipolar disorder? Yeah, that I didn't create a cure.
What?
In other words, the future of this business is dependent upon how well I do, how well Duwan does, how much we get the messaging out, how much are we able to get people to trust us and show them that this works. That's going to be up to us and work. That's a time thing. So far, so good. But it's still a time thing. So I want you guys to think about that. I'm going to let you guys go. It's already 2:21. That way it gives us time to talk for a little bit before she gets home. I'm if it's starving, dude.
I'm the only one.
It's okay. We got something special coming. I mean, whoops. I'm going to say, have fun eating at home.
Yeah. That, how about them Twinkies?
No, it's not Twinkies. Anyway,
I meant the twins.
the President of Rangers right now. I digress. What the hell is going on with that? Well, at least we won a World Series since '91. So check this out. I'm gonna let you guys go. But I want you guys to think about this message. You know, tomorrow's hump day. You know, but when you're attacked by people, even people you love, sometimes you have to defend yourself. I will not allow people to attack my friend. I don't care if you meant to or not. Never gonna happen. I'm a vicious dog, and I will bite you. And I'm crazy enough, I might actually bite you. So be careful. Just saying.
Damn.
But I want you guys to be safe when you're traveling. Be safe when you get there. Be aware of your surroundings. Whether it be good or bad, it doesn't matter. Be understanding of one another, not just from your perspective. You cannot always expect people to come to you. You have to sometimes go to them. You have to give them that beacon of hope. Okay? Be understanding of yourself that sometimes you don't have that dollar. It does you no good to spend all your money and then you end up in a homeless shelter. Well, at least I saved somebody. Yeah. Now you got 2 people that are homeless. Good job, though. And also, and that's what I have to watch out with this. Sometimes I can't make myself feel bad if I don't have time to spend time with somebody right now. I have to continue to work, and I do have to spread out my time properly. So think about that. Remember that life is fleeting. You're not promised your next breath. So take now to go outside your box and discover something different. And you never know what you might find out about yourself.
Never know.
Do you want to give a message?
Just as I normally say, if you're gonna do something outside your box, or even inside your box for that matter, make sure that first off, you're doing it to the best of your ability. But second, and most importantly, make sure it doesn't interfere with somebody else. It does no good to say you're feeling better, but you're stepping on somebody else's neck.
Yeah. I sure do like this nice cushy thing underneath my feet. That's someone's neck. Oh, well, that explains a lot.
That's why it cracked.
You're welcome. Just saying. So till tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to discuss tomorrow. Well, I'll figure it out, but I'll let you do your close first.
All right, y'all. Have a great night. Please stay safe. Most importantly, and as always, God bless. Peace.
May the Lord light guide you in all things. Goodbye.
Good stuff.
Wait, nope, not yet. We're behind.